Quick test. Your money is growing at 8% a year. How long until it doubles? If you reach for a calculator, you're slower than a monk with a quill. Venice, 1494. A Franciscan friar named Luca Pacioli, the man who literally wrote the book on accounting, publishes a 600-page mathematics text. Buried inside is a trick merchants had been whispering for years. To know when your money doubles, divide 72 by the interest rate. 8%? 72 divided by 8, 9 years. Done. No calculator, no spreadsheet, no advisor. 500 years later, it remains the fastest financial insight you can run in your head. And the one the credit card industry would prefer you never learned. It's called the Rule of 72. 72 divided by the growth rate gives the years to double. That's the whole law. But watch what this little trick actually unlocks. It converts abstract percentages, the numbers your eyes slide past, into time, which your gut understands. And by the end, you'll run it in 3 places in your own life, and one of them will probably scare you. Why 72? The exact mathematics of doubling says the true constant is about 69.3, but 69 is clumsy. It divides badly. 72 is magic for mental math, divisible by 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 12. The merchants traded a sliver of precision for speed, and for rates between about 4 and 12%. The rule lands almost exactly. Watch it work across the dial. 2% doubles in 36 years. 4% 18, 6% 12, 8% 9 years, 12% 6. Notice what your intuition misses. Doubling time doesn't fall gently as rates rise. It collapses. And now point the rule at the world. Stock market averaging 7%? Your index fund doubles roughly every decade. A 30-year-old savings can double 3 times by retirement. One reason starting early beats starting big. Remember the compounding chasm from the Matthew Effect episode? This is its clock speed. Inflation at 3%? Prices double in 24 years. Which means a retirement that ignores it plans for half a life. A developing economy growing at 9% doubles its entire output every 8 years. And now the dark side. Your credit card charges 24%. 72 divided by 24, 3. An unpaid balance doubles in 3 years. The rule works exactly the same for the money you owe. You are always on one side of the 72 or the other, compounding for you or compounding against you. And the sneakiest case is the one that looks safe. Cash in a savings account earning almost nothing, while 3% inflation runs its own clock against it. Money that feels parked is actually walking backwards toward half. Pause here. Do you actually know, right now, the interest rate on your own debt? Now, the catch, because a 500-year-old shortcut has edges. First, it's an approximation that degrades at extremes. At 50% growth, the rule misses badly. The true constant is 69.3, and 72 flatters high rates. Second, and more important, the rule assumes a constant rate. Markets don't grant those. 7% is a long-run average wearing a costume. The real sequence arrives as plus 20, minus 15, plus 8, and the order can matter enormously when you're withdrawing money. Use the rule for intuition, never as a plan. It tells you which direction time is fighting, not the date of victory. So tonight, run the rule 3 times. Your savings rate. 72 divided by what your money actually earns, that's your doubling clock. Your worst debt, 72 divided by its APR. That's the clock running against you. And inflation, 72 divided by 3-ish. That's the clock melting your cash. 3 divisions, 30 seconds, and you'll know more about your financial trajectory than most people learn in a year. And next time, the law every casino, insurer, and pollster is built on. Why the house doesn't need luck, and why the smallest hospitals are simultaneously the best and worst in the country. The law of large numbers. Next.